If there's anything you would expect from a first date, you would expect it to be perfect. But things may not work out all the time on your favors. But that's okay, because you still have things that matter. Things you did get, and things you will appreciate in time, and it works out in the end. So, yeah, I'd say this date went alright. I'm saying that because I went on my first date. And here's how it went. So, me and Nightmare Bonnie Shadow Kimber, I'm just gonna say NBSK for short. Me and her, we were planning this date since, 2 or 3 months ago. And we just had to make sure things weren't, settling out since we have to deal with the pandemic and stuff. So, when we were trying to watch Mortal Kombat, which moved over and over again considering the scheduling for the cinemas, we actually caught a date April 23rd. Afterwards, I was able to both get my check, get ready, get suited, and pick up my girl. But I'm not going to say girlfriend because she is a friend who is a girl, but I wouldn't say we're actually boyfriend and girlfriend at the time. So, here's what happened. While at the cinemas, we were able to make it in time. The only problem is, we saw two words that we thought we wouldn't see in the middle of the screen. And no, it was not sold out. Which I would say if it wasn't. But, yes. Mortal Kombat was sold out at the moment. And I had really hopes that I could actually see Sub-Zero and Sonya in action. But I'm kind of not that upset. I mean, of course, there is gore in movies, and R-rated gore, that's kind of not really my thing is all. But we did have a replacement in mind, and the movie was free anyway, considering I got some free movie passes from my sister, which I thank her a lot for. And we were able to see something else in mind. Demon Slayer. Of course it's an anime, and I probably never heard of it until yesterday. But it's actually pretty good. And also, I don't have to even worry about catching up because it's only like 27 episodes long so far. And I think I might make it in time. I mean, I'll be able to binge watch everything I need to know, and I'll also be able to, get into cosplay more often, if I can. So, while at the theater, we also got ourselves some snacks, even though we were planning on getting Taco Bell afterwards. I guess we just have a case of the munchies. So, NBSK, she bought herself some popcorn and a slushie, but me, I'd rather save a little bit. So all I got myself was a large Coke, and there was no ice. I'm not saying I wouldn't want ice, I just don't want ice diluting my drink is all. Now, while at the theater we had to wait like 40 minutes just watching a bunch of trailers and commercials. And this app game called Nuvi. And I have no idea or preference why they would put that there. But it was pretty nice, I guess, even though I didn't even pull up my phone to do that. Because I'm trying to save space. And not overheat my Samsung. I really gotta get an iPhone. But I'm losing track. No spoilers, by the way. This movie, I know fans do not want me to spoil this, so I'll just tell you one of the most dramatic parts while we were watching it. Not what was happening, but what we were doing while we were watching it. So, during one of the sad parts, I noticed that NBSK, she was crying. And what did I do during that time? Well, I know I had to do something, And of course, I didn't want it to get awkward or anything. So, my brain said this.
Hold my hand. Now!
After the movie, she actually admitted that she blushed a little after I was holding her hand, just to make her feel better. And I think maybe I actually gave her a little bit of sympathy, just because there was kind of a little bit of a death in the movie, which she cried a little. And a little bit of crying of, the prequel of what was going on. Once again, no spoilers to the movie. Hope you guys enjoy it. So, yeah. After that, we finally got our Taco Bell. And only had to hurry up a little bit because we didn't want to miss our bus just to get back to our places. But, unfortunately, when she got her cravings box, she got a bag with, handles in it. But when I asked for a bag, they just gave me this whole paper bag, which my box could barely even fit in. And it almost wasted time for us to catch it. To think I would have actually had a bigger bag, which it will be easier for me to both carry my stuff and my drink, because, it would be a lot easier if we had one of those, drink carrier things. I forgot what they were called. But really, what is it with gender equality in this town? I mean, I would say things should really just move on from time to time, and everyone gets equal rights. But that's all I'm gonna say for now. My date may not have gone exactly as planned, but at least she's happy. And Nightmare Bonnie, Shadow Kimberly, if you're watching this, please, I hope you enjoyed every moment of this.